Welcome back. The U.S. women's hockey team will play for the gold medal. They beat Sweden 5-0 today. Kelly O'Grady joins me now from Milan. As I said, Milano is how they say it in Italy. Last Friday, you brought us breaking and heartbreaking news about Ilya Malinin. You've got much better news today about U.S. women's hockey and U.S. women bobsledders.
I do, Major. Let's start with the hockey. So we are set now for USA versus Canada women's hockey. It's Thursday. It is a rematch of every single gold medal game in the history of this, except for one match. So this is going to be really, really exciting. And by the way, you mentioned that this was a shutout against Sweden. We were in the arena. The ladies, they were gelling, passing the puck very, very well. They looked like a well-oiled machine. And the fact that they shut them out, this today became the longest stretch in ice hockey history in the Olympics where you have had no goals scored by the opposing team. So the women looking very good going into that match against Canada. By the way, in a preliminary round, they already beat Canada 5-0, though the women's team captain from Canada was out. So we will see if they are able to do anything there. But also, you mentioned the monobob. Alana Myers-Taylor, she finally got her gold. It had eluded her. This is her 5th straight Olympics. She now has 6 Olympic medals, a gold to add today. We also picked up a bronze in that event, but she, with that medal, became the most decorated American woman in Winter Games history. So a really exciting day. And after 24 hours where, you know, the Americans didn't win a medal, we're back on the podium, Major.
1 minute to go, Kelly. Tell me about curling.
The Canadians may be cheating, Major. That's the allegation in both men's and women's. I know. I thought the Canadians were so nice and that curling was a gentleman's game. What's going on here? But basically, there is the accusation that they're doing a double touch. And so you are allowed to touch the handle of the stone up until the point that it crosses the hogs line, which is essentially the release line. The Canadians are accused of hitting it just a little bit past that. And by the way, there was some very foul language. People, emotions were running high, and so they were also called out for that. But we will see going forward. But yes, the Canadians really going for gold in all sorts of ways, Major.
And those who watch curling, a very serene thing to watch, by the way, notice that all the players are mic'd. So when there are vulgarities, when there are swear words spewed like they were by the Canadians, we all get to hear, whether we want to or not. Kelly O'Grady, thanks so very much. We appreciate it.